What is going on, Shib Army? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today we're going to talk about Shiba token, Shiba Inu, Shib coin. So, as you can see, the overall cryptocurrency market is still not comfortable with where it is at. It looks like a lot of people are still trying to figure out whether or not they want to stay into these positions. So you can see lots of volatility. Bitcoin again fell under 37,000, but in my opinion, this is nothing that should be too concerning. Remember, my channel is not for financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor. Rather, I try to put you guys on the place that I am in. So Shiba Inu, currently one of the only few that is still in the green the past 24 hours after we're seeing a little bit of a sell-off in the overall cryptocurrency market. One thing I want to point out is that Shiba Inu now is #1 ranked for the most visited cryptocurrencies before, on top of Bitcoin on CoinMarketCap. So it beat Bitcoin there. But let's look at the price action, try to figure out what we're trying to, achieve here. Where are we headed? And I'm hoping again that this is nothing more than just a little bit of a sell-off for people taking profits, and then we're going to see some recovery for the rest of the day, the rest of the week, because we're still early on Tuesday today. So as you can see here, pretty much a lot of consolidation right around that 10 to 11 Satoshi mark. We saw it kind of come down a little bit, 9.7 to 10. Thought we saw some level of support. Again, a little bit of a sell-off, more consolidation. So nothing too concrete here yet when it comes to Shiba Inu price action. But I'm hoping, again, based off all the potential short-term catalysts, that things start to turn around for us. Now, before I continue to the video and talk about some of the things that Satoshi Kusama retweeted, and also just looking at the petition updates, I do want to mention down below you get your free Bitcoin with BlockFi. So when you deposit money into your BlockFi account, you can get up to $250 worth of free Bitcoin. And also with Webull, get your 2 free stocks, folks, up to $1,850 when you deposit money between now and the end of the month. So you have about 6 more days here. So take advantage of these opportunities. Now let's go ahead and continue. So for the Shib Informer here, you know that there's been a lot of tweets about the petition that's going around, all these updates more recently. But the big thing here is now Leash is available on 2 new exchanges, Lotokens, Latokens, and Hobbit News. So, and of course, the recommended decentralized way to buy can be found in the link on the Twitter bio for Shib Informer. Also, it took a while, but Leash is now listed also on CoinGecko, which is huge because CoinGecko is one of the main exchanges. So that's pretty fantastic if you ask me. Lots of scams going around, so be extremely careful. Updates on the petition. 52,269 people have voted. So we beat the 50,000 threshold, but guess what? We're bumping it higher. Looks like they want us to achieve the 75,000 now. So the more people, the better. It's going to create that pressure on Robinhood to hopefully list Shiba Inu. And if they do, Shiba Inu will probably start to fly and the buying pressure is going to be on. So guys, I want to mention, a couple things, and I want to give you guys kind of my perspective here. So Satoshi Kusama, one of the developers for ShibaSwap, did retweet this right here. So Ship Army Fanboy tweeted, "I see what you're saying." So in response to asking about ShibaSwap, give us some type of teaser. But he says here, however, I believe that their main focus should just be promoting security measures. Not to mention, since they are in the progress of making ShibaSwap, it is consistently changing. A mere video before the final touches will confuse everyone. So a lot of people are being very, very impatient when it comes to the release of ShibaSwap and just getting overall updates on the platform. Now, I really think, and even Satoshi thinks that this is a perfect tweet saying, let's not overlook this. But at the same time, let's not get too much hype going. Let's kind of, create this pressure of people wanting to see what exactly is the ShibaSwap, how strong of a platform is it going to be relative to the other exchanges compared to its competitors, how decentralized is it truly going to be. And again, as soon as that all happens, I think that's when we're going to see some magnificent price action, and it's going to be released kind of just, they might give us a 1-day heads up, 2-day, 3-day heads up right now. They've just been telling us. Slowly but surely, they're finishing up the final touches on ShibaSwap. So, going back to the overall cryptocurrency market, again, nothing too significant here when it comes to price action so far. We saw a little bit of a sell-off, somewhat of a recovery, and now again, consolidation. So what I want to talk about is Mr. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett once said that the stock market, this is when he talks about the stock market, it's a vehicle to transfer money from the impatient to the patient. Okay? So I think when it comes to that statement, it also applies for the cryptocurrency market. It is a vehicle to transfer money from the impatient to the patient. I saw this meme that I had struggle finding. It was basically two groups of people lined up. One was at a booth standing to buy cryptocurrencies at all-time highs, and the line was going far, far, far back. The second line was people buying cryptocurrencies when the overall market is pulling back significantly on sale. No one was there to buy, because that's kind of the problem with the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. When we see selling, we see continued panic selling, right? I went over that chart about the overall market psychology 101. And again, a lot of people are still falling into this trap of, hey, on red days, I will refuse to buy. On green days, when things are extremely overpriced and at all-time highs, I'm going to pounce and buy in, which is not the right logic to have. If you like any of these cryptocurrencies, including Shiba Inu, if you like Shib token, you know what you got to do. When things start to pull back, that is when you pounce. So overall, if we look at just the 1 day here, we saw a peak at 11, 12. How many of you probably said, hey, it's going to the moon, I'm buying right now? And then when you see it way down here, nah, I don't want to buy. It might keep dropping. See the difference in psychology there? I don't want. It's going to the moon. I need to buy now at the peak. It's going to bottom out at the floor. It's going to zero. I'm not going to buy anymore. Those are the individuals that are not doing their due diligence. They're not doing their own research and identifying whether or not they actually like the cryptocurrency space, right? So a lot of us who are successful at investing in this space, right? I come to you guys from a place where I made very, very big mistakes when it comes to crypto investing. I bought Bitcoin back in 2017 at all-time highs, thinking, hey, it's going to 100,000, right around that $18,000 mark. It kept pulling back day after day, week after week, until to the point where I decided to sell right around the $5,000 mark. I was like, oh, I'm going to cut my losses. That was a big amount of losses there, significant percentage in the amount of money that I lost. So I don't want each and every one of you to make that same mistake. So when we know this is the most looked at cryptocurrency in the market in the entire globe, not just here in the United States and North America, no, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, everywhere else, guys. So we need to focus in. This is the time to buckle in and say, hey, do I like this coin? Do your own due diligence. Look through the Shib Informer's Twitter. He has some fantastic tweets regarding the space as a whole. Look into it, read about it, and look what Elon Musk has been tweeting lately, right? So if we look at Elon Musk, the guy is trying to give us some hope here. Lots of bullish sentiment saying, again, spoke with North American Bitcoin miners. They committed to publish current and planned renewable usage and to ask miners WW to do so, potentially promising. So the fact that more and more individuals that maybe got a little bearish for some time are now becoming more bullish, because they could see, yes, there is alternative energy to use to mine these cryptocurrencies, to make the whole crypto infrastructure more green. That is going to hopefully help bring this thing's price forward and for all of us to make some fantastic gains. So again, this is not just for Shiba Inu, rather all the cryptocurrencies, but of course for the Shib army, I want to talk about it in the perspective of Shiba Inu. So for the time being, let's see where the market goes. Lots of volatility it seems, but I'm hoping that we start seeing things calm down, which I'm really liking the fact that we're not seeing too significant of sell-offs, right? We saw a decent run-up yesterday, a little bit of a sell-off, but again, now hopefully we can continue to rise volatility in the positive direction. That's the whole goal here. So let's see what happens, everybody. Hopefully we'll get more news on the way. Keep signing those petitions, folks, for the Robinhood listing. Only going to be a catalyst to drive our price forward. Until next time, everybody, keep investing.